Hi, Elduendio5 here again. Have you tried playing around with inventory slot transfer and been disappointed to discover you can't easily transfer the Bow of Light onto an existing save? If you try this, you'll usually end up with duplicate arrow slots, unsellable armor, stackable key items, or even all three. Today's guide will show you how to transfer the Bow of Light onto an existing save without all those negative side effects. Let's dive right in. Something's off. Ah, right, my outfit. That's better. The first step is to prepare your primary save file. If you've been experimenting with inventory slot transfer, you should close and restart the game before you do anything else to ensure you've deactivated the glitch. Unlock Link's house and at least one bow mount if you haven't already. Optionally, unlock a second weapon mount and a shield mount as well. Then stash 2 weapons and a shield on the wall for later. Make sure you have at least one free bow slot to receive the Bow of Light. Then, unequip your weapon, bow, and shield. This is done to avoid accidentally overwriting durability of items to the right of anything you have equipped. I'll cover how to use this behavior to your advantage in a future video. Save your game. From this point on, don't make any more manual saves until I say it is safe. This is so you can roll back to this hard save if anything goes wrong later. Next, we're going to prepare our autosave. Equip some armor for the final boss fight, preferably something that cannot be sold, such as the Champion's Tunic or Wild Set if you have them. Sell any remaining armor you can. Next, eat almost all of your food. It's okay to hold on to a couple meals for the upcoming boss fight, but ideally you should keep as little as possible. We also need to clean up our materials, but first we need to do some math. Count up all your key items, armor, and arrow slots. Count any which can be duplicated with IST twice. For key items, this includes all stackable ones, such as Korok Seeds or Spirit Orbs, as well as champion abilities. All armor and arrow stacks can be duplicated. In my case, I had 23 key items, 5 of which can be duplicated, 8 armor, and 6 arrows. This sums up to 56. Add 1 additional slot for the Bow of Light, and 2 slots for the Master Sword if you have it, since it can duplicate. This is the minimum number of offset slots you need to generate. It's fine to overshoot this number, so feel free to add a buffer on top in case your calculation is slightly off. Use your materials to generate this many offset slots. I covered the steps in my last video, but there was some feedback that they don't always work without picking up a bow and reducing your offset by 1. Here's an updated procedure. 1. Overload your menu. 2. Hold smuggle up to 4 different material types. You must have at least 1 left over for each type. 3. Unpause, tap CR to draw your bow, and use the quick menu to unequip it. This should ensure the game is not too overloaded to hold a 5th material in step 5. 4. Sell the remainder of any materials being held. 5. Hold and drop 1 final material to generate the same amount of offset as the number of materials held in step 2. I'll do it once more. Once you're done generating offset slots, sell or drop all remaining materials, except potentially your stack of fairies, since that might be useful during the final boss fight. Finally, make sure your weapons, bows, and shields are all unequipped. Head to Hyrule Castle, avoiding changing your inventory as much as possible, and trigger an autosave outside the Sanctum. Defeat the boss rush, if needed, and Calamity Ganon. When you get to Dark Beast Ganon, collect the Bow of Light. Eat any remaining food. Drop any remaining materials. Drop all shields. Drop all bows other than the Bow of Light. Unequip everything you're able to. At this point, your inventory should be entirely composed of weapons and other items you cannot get rid of during the fight. Load the autosave made outside the Sanctum, and all of your current items should be carried over to it, including the Bow of Light. Unfortunately, this also includes extra arrow stacks, armor, and key items. So let's deal with that next. Head to Link's house and attempt to put your Bow of Light on a mount. This will actually duplicate it onto the mount, though it might not be visible there initially. If you run across the bridge leading away from Link's house and back, it should become visible. Next, go into your menu and drop everything you possibly can. Get rid of any weapons, bows, and shields. Unequip any armor and sell it if possible. Drop any materials or food you held onto. You want to be carrying as little as possible. Once you're done, you should have fewer items remaining than the offset you generated earlier, even including all the duplicates. As a result, the game thinks your inventory is empty and will not save its contents. You can see here my inventory is slightly smaller than originally expected. This is because 5 arrow slots were truncated since they didn't fit on the first page. This may or may not happen to you. Trigger an autosave, then close the game to clear your offset. Restart the game and load your autosave. You should load in to find an almost totally empty inventory. If you open your Key Items tab, you may notice the Champion abilities and Travel Medallion there. The game has a failsafe for these and will automatically add them to your inventory if you've ever used them. Head to your house and you'll notice all your gear is still on the mounts, including the Bow of Light, which you sneakily stored here earlier. Since this save file has a mostly empty inventory and quick access to the Bow of Light, it's an ideal donor file for IST. I'll be covering other things you can easily do with a blank save like this soon, so consider subscribing and enabling notifications if you're interested in more. In the meantime, try to preserve this autosave for future use. For now, let's just see how to transfer the Bow of Light into your primary save. Pick up the Bow of Light, and if you also stash 2 weapons and a shield, take those too. Otherwise, go scrounge for 2 sticks and a pot lid in town. The good news is, you just need to generate enough offset to cover your Bow of Light and any key items that carried over. Up to 6 total. The bad news is, you have to do this without picking up shock arrows to avoid transferring those as well. First, go collect some materials. You need up to 6 stacks of 2x and 1 stack of 1x. You can blow up trees for wood, collect apples, or simply buy them at a shop. Once you have them, perform the following steps near a vendor. 1. Perform weapon smuggling. Equip a weapon and a shield. Stand near something you can pick up, like a bomb or rock. Draw your weapon. Hit B and quickly unequip your shield. Pick up the object and throw it. 2. Re-equip your shield. 3. Hold your only 1x stack material. 4. Hold up to 4 additional different material types. You must have at least one left over for each type. 5. Hold ZL and switch weapons. Don't release ZL yet. 6. Jump and pause buffer with the quick menu. Release ZL at any point midair. 7. Pause buffer until Link starts bringing his shield back just after landing. 8. Unequip your shield and the materials should be stuck next to Link's hip. 9. Approach the vendor, then whistle and hit A immediately. The timing for these last two inputs is very fast, about 1 frame. 10. If you don't see the 0x stack for the material held in step 3, you talk to the vendor too slowly after the whistle. Cancel the sale, pick up the materials, and retry. I'll do it once more.
Oh.
11. If you do see the 0x stack for the material held in step 3,
Whoa.
you've succeeded.
Huh.
Sell the remainder of all held materials,
Huh.
exit the shop menu, and they'll pop off onto the ground. You successfully performed Arrowless Offset generation. Repeat this one more time with the last 2 material stacks, and you should have enough offset to cover your bow of light.
Oh. Whoa. Huh.
Drop everything else first. Make sure your bow is unequipped. Then load your primary save. Once you load in, check your inventory to make sure you have your shiny new bow. Trigger an autosave. Close the game and restart it. And load that autosave to double check the bow of light shows up as expected. If you're satisfied with your inventory at this point, it should be safe to make a new manual save. Remember, you can repeat just the last few Arrowless Offset steps to transfer the Bow of Light to Master Mode if you wanted. Have fun playing with your new bow. I hope you enjoyed the tutorial. Thank you for watching.